Hello, good morning students. How are you? I think you are quite well. Today we will discuss. Yesterday you have studied what is kinetic energy and you have derived the formula for the kinetic energy which is equal to half mv square. Now we will discuss expression of kinetic energy by calculus method. 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 Our new topic is expression of kinetic energy by calculus method. Consider a body of mass m. Consider a body of mass m is initially at rest. Suppose a force F is applied on the body, produces a displacement ds in the direction of applied force. Suppose a force F is applied on the body, produces a displacement ds in the direction of. Suppose a force F is applied on the body, produces a displacement ds in the direction of applied force, then a small amount of work is done. Small amount of work done. dW is equal to F into ds. Small amount of work done, dW is equal to F into ds. We know F is force is applied in the and displacement, where the force applied and displacement takes place in the same direction. Therefore, theta is equal to 0 degree. A dot d is equal to AB cos theta. That is dW is equal to F ds cos 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, dW is equal to F ds. dW is equal to F ds. Since F is equal to ma, force is equal to mass into acceleration. Therefore, dW is equal to ma ds. Here a is equal to dv upon dt. A is equal to dv upon dt. Therefore, dW is equal to m dv upon dt into ds. We can write it dW is equal to m dv ds upon dt. What is ds upon dt? ds upon dt is equal to v. Therefore, dW is equal to mv dv. Now we will find total work done to increase its velocity from 0 to v. Total work done to increase its velocity from 0 to v. For this, we will integrate this equation. Total work done to increase its velocity from 0 to V. We will integrate equation first. We will integrate equation first. This become dw is equal to m lower limit g upper limit v dv, and integration of dv is m v square upon 2 0 to v, and integration of dw is w. Therefore w is equal to m, we will put here upper limit minus lower limit, that is v square minus 0 square. Therefore w is equal to half mv square. This work done is appear in the form of kinetic energy. This work done appears in the form of kinetic energy. Therefore kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. This is the expression of the kinetic energy by calculus method. This is very important topic for examination point of view. Now we will discuss what is relation between kinetic energy and linear momentum. Relation between kinetic energy and linear momentum. Our next topic is relation between kinetic energy and linear momentum. Relation between kinetic energy and linear momentum. What is the relation between kinetic energy and linear momentum? We know the formula of linear momentum. What is momentum? The product of mass and velocity. The product of mass and velocity is called momentum or linear momentum. And kinetic energy, formula of kinetic energy is half mv square. Since P is equal to m into v and kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. Now multiply and divide by m in numerator and denominator. Multiply and divide by m in numerator and denominator. Then kinetic energy is equal to half m square v square upon m. Since P is equal to mv, therefore kinetic energy is equal to P square upon 2m. This implies P square is equal to 2m into kinetic energy. Therefore P is equal to under root 2mk. This is very important relation between kinetic energy and momentum. Now we will discuss what is potential energy. Our next topic is potential energy. The energy possessed by the body, the energy possessed by the body by virtue of its position or configuration. Our next topic is potential energy. Next topic is potential energy. The energy possessed by the body by virtue of its position or configuration is known as potential energy. What is meant by saying position? Here position refer height above the surface of earth, and configuration refers shape of the body. Now we will give examples of a potential energy. Suppose water stored in the reservoir of a dam possess potential energy. Suppose water stored in a reservoir of a dam possess potential energy. Second example, a mango hanging from the branch of a tree. A mango hanging from the branch of a tree, when it is not moving, then it also possesses potential energy. Now there are two types of potential energy. First one is gravitational potential energy, and second one is elastic potential energy. First one is gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy. Gravitational potential energy, and second elastic potential energy. What is gravitational potential energy? The energy possessed by the body, by virtue of its position or height above the surface of earth. The energy possessed by the body by virtue of its position or height above the surface of earth, this is known as gravitational potential energy. Now second one is elastic potential energy. The energy, it is potential. What is elastic potential energy? It is the energy associated with state of compression. It is the energy associated with the state of compression, or you can say extension of an elastic string. It is the potential energy associated with state of compression or extension of an elastic spring. This is known as elastic potential energy. Thus we have studied two types of energy. First one is gravitational potential energy, and second one is elastic potential energy. Now we will derive calculation of gravitational potential energy. 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 This is also very important topic. Calculation of gravitational potential energy. First we draw the diagram. Suppose a force F is applied on a body to lift it at a height h above the surface of earth. Let calculation of gravitational potential energy. Calculation of gravitational potential energy. Let m be the mass of the body and g be the acceleration due to gravity and h is the height above the surface of earth. When a body is lifted, when a body, let h height h is not too large, let height h is not too large, then value of the acceleration due to gravity will remain same. Now force applied to overcome gravitational attraction. Force applied to overcome gravitational attraction, that is F is equal to mg. Force applied to overcome gravitational attraction. Now distance moved in the direction of applied force. Distance moved in the direction of applied force. In the direction of applied force, that is W is equal to what? Is equal to force into distance. Work is equal to force into distance, that is F into D, force into distance. Now here distance is h height above the surface of F, therefore W is equal to F into h. Now we know F is equal to mg, therefore W is equal to mgh. W is equal to mgh. We have taken positive direction. We have taken upward direction to be positive. We have taken upward direction to be positive. Then work done by the applied force. Work done by applied force, that is work done by the applied force, this is equal to mgh. Now we will find work done by the gravitational force, this is equal to minus mgh. Work done by gravitational force is equal to minus mgh. Work done by the gravitational force is equal to minus mgh. Gravitational potential energy is the function of height. Gravitational potential energy is the function of height. That is, gravitational potential energy is the function of height. Therefore, Vh is equal to mgh. Gravitational potential energy, gravitational potential energy is the function of height. That is, Vh is equal to mgh. If height is taken as variable, then height is taken as variable. In this case, we take minus d upon dh into Vh is equal to minus d upon dh. Vh is equal to minus d upon dh mgh, which is equal to minus mg. What does negative sign show here? Negative sign shows gravitational force in downward direction. Negative sign shows gravitational force is in downward direction. What does negative sign show here? Negative sign shows that gravitational force is in downward direction. Thus, we can write F. This is F is equal to minus F is equal to minus d upon dh into Vh. Mathematically, potential energy is defined if force Fx can be written as mathematically potential energy is defined if force mathematically potential energy is defined as Fx is equal to minus dv upon dx. Fx is equal to minus dv upon dx. Mathematically potential energy is defined as Fx is equal to minus dv upon dx. Now we will integrate this. we will integrate this and cross multiply by dx, that is xi and this is xf, xi and fx, fx into dx into dx is equal to minus dv vi to vf, vi to vx, df, that is integration of dv is v lower limit vi and upper limit vf. Now we can write upper limit minus lower limit, that is minus vf minus vi, this is equal to vi minus vf, this is equal to xi lower limit, upper limit, xf x dx, fx dx is equal to vi minus vf. When a body is released from some height, it comes down with an increasing speed. When a body is released from some height, it comes down with an increasing speed. The velocity with which the body hits the ground, is calculated by gravitational potential energy of the body at height h. Now it manifests itself as kinetic energy of the body on reaching the ground. Kinetic energy of the body on reaching the ground. Kinetic energy of the body on reaching the ground, half mv square is equal to mgh. Now cancel m, that is v square is equal to 2gh and v is equal to under root 2gh. We have told you that when a body released from height h, it comes down with an increasing velocity or increasing speed. The velocity v with which the body hits the ground is calculated by the gravitational potential energy. It manifests, here manifest means pratyaksh, it manifests itself as kinetic energy of the body on reaching the ground. Kinetic energy of the body reaching the ground is half mv square is equal to mgh. We will cancel m on from both sides, that is v square is equal to 2gh and v is equal to under root 2gh. Now we will solve some numerical problem. Our first numerical is let us discuss. A particle moves along x-axis from x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 4 meter under the influence of force given by F is equal to equal to 5 minus 3x plus 2x square. This is the force in Newton. Calculate work done by the force. You have to calculate work done by the force. Now, work done by the force to displace the particle through a distance dx. Work done by the force, work done by the force to displace the particle through distance dx. Work done by the force to displace the particle through distance dx. It is dw is equal to f into dx. Small amount of work is done. Now we will find total work done from x equal to 0 to x equal to 4 meter. Total work done. For total work done, we will integrate this. Total work done, that is dw is equal to lower limit 0, upper limit 4 f dx. What is the value of f? That is integration of dw is w is equal to 0 to 4 5 minus 3x plus 2x square into dx. Now integration of 5 dx is 5x. 5x lower limit 0, upper limit 4 minus 3. Integration of x is x square upon 2. X square upon 2 lower limit 0, upper limit 4 plus integration of 2x square is 2x cube upon 3 plus 2x cube upon 3 lower limit 0, upper limit 4. Thus we get w is equal to 5 4 minus 0 minus 3 upon 2. In place of x square we will write 4 square minus 0 square. 4 square minus 0 square plus 2 upon 3 plus 2 upon 3 4 cube minus 0 cube. That is 5 4 ja 20 plus 16 3 ja 48 and divide by 2, that is 24 plus 64 2 ja 128 upon 3. That is w is equal to minus 4 plus 0.67. This become work done equal to 38.67 Newton. Work done will be 38 joule. What is the unit of work? That is joule. Unit of work is joule. Therefore we get 38.67 joule. Now we will discuss next numerical. our next numerical is a body of mass 5 kilogram. Mass of the body is 5 kilogram. M is equal to 5 kilogram. A body of mass 5 kilogram initially at rest. That is U is equal to 0 is subjected to a force of 20 Newton. Here force 20 Newton. Subjected to a force of 20 Newton. What is the kinetic energy acquired by the body at the end of 10 seconds? Time T is equal to 10 seconds. Now we know F is equal to ma. Force 20 Newton, m 5 kilogram, a therefore a is equal to 20 upon 5, that is 4 meter per second square. Now we know v is equal to u plus at. V initial velocity is 0 plus acceleration 4 into time 10 seconds. Thus V is equal to 40 meter per second. Now you have to calculate kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. That is half mass of the body is 5 kilogram and velocity 40 square. Thus we get 1 upon 2 into 5 into 1600 and cut this 800, we get 4000 joule. Kinetic energy of the body is 4000 joule. Now we will discuss next numerical. Our next numerical is question number 7. Question 7. A man weight 80 kilogram force carries a stone of 20 kilogram force. Man weight 80 kilogram force and carries a stone of 20 kilogram force. That is F is equal to 80 kilogram force plus 20 kilogram force, which is equal to 100 kilogram force, since 1 kilogram force is equal to 9.8 Newton. Therefore F is equal to 100 into 9.8, that is 980. Force 980 Newton. A man weight 80 kilogram force carries a stone of 20 kilogram force to the top of the building 30 meter height. Here height is 30 meter. Calculate work done by him. Now we know W is equal to F into S. Force is 980 30 meter. Height is 30 meter. That is, then it become 29,400 joule. Thank you.